What's up? My name is DJ Dr. Watts, and I've decided to start a series on lo-fi hip hop. I was actually born in the era of lo-fi instrumentation and components, so I wanted to use that knowledge and to bring you guys some tips and tricks. So here we go. Now, if we look at this track here that I've put together, that I'm getting ready to release, it's going to be on all streaming services. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I introduced myself. My name is DJ Dr. Watts. My partner is Lady Jen. We are ambassadors of Good Frequency, and our label is Son of Man Records. And we will be releasing some music here very soon and multiple genres. But this is the one that we're working on. I'm giving you guys some tips and tricks today. So the first tip that we're gonna let me go over here to the mixer. We're gonna look at is getting the authentic sound. Put that back on 9. Getting the authentic sound, excuse me, through dealing with lo-fi hip hop is very important because in the era when I was raised up, a lot of the components had a lot of mid, not much high, and a little bit of low. And that's one of the things you have to remember when you're doing lo-fi hip hop is to it's low fidelity hip hop, basically. What I've come to understand. And it's all about the lushness. It's about the disconnection from the norm. It's about going into the area of the this to me that's what it feels like, the area of the spirit that's just like it's just really a wonderful genre, subgenre, whatever people you want to call it. But it's about using your EQ to get the sound that you like. Now, there's some tricks that I'm going to be able to show you later in some other videos, but this one right here, I'm just going to let you know about taking this high end off and pulling this, and even taking this one down some, and keeping a little bit because if you were in the era of the 70s, 60s, 70s, maybe early 80s, you know how the stereos and the transistor radios and everything, the fidelity, that's basically what you're trying to do with that. And every I wouldn't say every instrument has to have that, but you have to know the contrast, and I'll explain that later in another video. You have to understand the contrast between uh, using the high fidelity, low fidelity, when to use this, when to use that. We're going to dig more into that. But the first thing that we're going to talk about we want to discuss today is getting the sounds EQ right and getting those high end frequencies swept away. And all of this is going to be done in stock FL Studio plugins, so you don't have to worry about having to buy anything, and they work fine, especially for this. This is beautiful. Now, some of my other stuff like the EDM and the dubstep that I do, I wouldn't be able to use only stock Fruity Loop plugins, but because I have some of my favorites. But for this, it's just absolutely beautiful. So that's one of the things you really need to learn, and we're going to discuss this a little bit more in depth in the next video, and we're going to go into how to set the EQ. What are the frequencies? How to sweep them away? We're going to go that into the next video. So until then, I'm DJ Dr. Watts, Sarah and Bose Productions. My partner is Lady Jen. We are ambassadors of Good Frequency, and that label is Son of Man Records. And we'll be back with another video next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.